Yo, what's going on YouTube? Just before this video starts, I'm going to put a little disclaimer here to say that everything you see in this video is for research purposes. It's all completely above board. I've got a medical prescription, so it's perfectly legal for me. Don't try this at home because I am a trained professional, obviously, of course. And YouTube, don't strike my video down, please. Yo, what's going on YouTube? In today's video, we're reviewing something else from a company that I like, I enjoy. Not so much the last bit that I had from them, but generally everything else I enjoy. So we'll see how this pans out because I'm interested in this one. Obviously, you've probably seen the title of this video already and know exactly what it is. But it's LCG Lemon Cherry Gelato, and this has been exclusive. I can't remember the clinic that it was exclusive to, but it was exclusive to a clinic to start off with, and now it's been released to the other ones. Obviously lemon cherry gelato is generally runts. It's just different phenos. It's basically runts, but it has slightly different phenos on both parents. Most people like lemon cherry gelato. Again, it has got to the point where it's one of them strains that's been flooded into the market and in general has been, especially if you live in a city, it has been pushed down everybody's neck, and they're charging an absolute fortune for it as well, and they'll call it all sorts of things. They'll just name it whatever the hell they want, but if you get a good one, lemon cherry gelato is banging. And with the way that the runts is with Lot420, interested to see how this one is. 22% THC, under 1% CBD. The expiry is quite soon, next month, 23rd of the 9th. So that ain't got a lot of life left on it, but like I said, I think this is because it's been released to that clinic specifically first, and then it's gone to everybody else. So again, I'll just rip it open and see what it's like. I've got big expectations for this, truly I do. Ooh. Ooh. Tell you what, that smelled like feet straight away when I opened that. Feet, straight feet. Do you know what? That smells more gelato-y than the ripped off runts. Because the ripped off runts, I didn't even know this because I didn't do any research into it, because I just assumed they called it ripped off runts for the sake of not calling it runts, basically. Like, you know, they didn't want to use the name. But basically they had changed it a little bit. They crossed runts with something else. I didn't even realise this. It isn't a fucking true... Shouldn't have said that. It isn't a true runts. Obviously it had been crossed with something. So this is actually closer to proper runts than the ripped off runts. And actually, this smells good. It's got that creamy, kind of Play-Doh-y, doughy, ice creamy sort of. You know, it's not ice cream. It's hard to explain, but it's that creamy scent, that just milky, almost milky. Some darker bits in here, some like kind of browny colours, which is a bit, I guess it's because it's coming towards the end of its life. But there is some bits in there that have started to turn a little bit yellowy brown, but it looks good. It's all nice big nugs. There's no crap in there. Looks exactly like decent runts, to be honest. So if you know what runts is and you like runts, then you're going to love this, because lemon cherry gelato, well, I mean, it's a decent bit of flour generally. I will vape this and then get back to you, but it's going to be a couple of days because I don't like to just rush it out and just tell you exactly how I feel about it straight away, because I could vape this right now and then I could come back to you in an hour and say, yeah, it's lovely, but then, you know, a week from now, that's not the case. So I will give it a few days and I'll just see what it's like at that point. But I have a feeling it'll be fantastic, and I think we all knew that was going to be the case anyway. And that's why I don't generally mind buying their flour. But what I'm saying is, do not buy that apricot cheese and cream or whatever the hell the name of that flour is. Do not buy it. If anybody tells you it's cheesy, if anybody tells you it's anything other than crap, they're lying, because it is crap. Anyway, I'll be back to you in a couple of days. For you, it's going to be straight away. Peace. Yo, what's going on? I'm back again. We're talking about the lemon cherry gelato, and I have to admit, this is a nice bit of flour. I've literally, I've been comparing it to the ripped off runts because I still had some ripped off runts. I've been comparing it to that, and I have to admit, I'm not sure which one's better. I'm leaning into the side of this lemon cherry gelato, mainly because it's got a little bit more of that gelato creaminess to it than the ripped off runts. But this is an incredible bit of flour. It's strong, the effects are brilliant, the taste is spot on. I would say it's perfect dryness, doneness, you know, like it's absolutely spot on. And I love just taking a nug of it and slapping it in the vaporizer and just sending it. And mate, I can sit for an hour and a half and be pleasantly buzzed afterwards, with no drama in the eyes, because that's what I have. I've got spacky eyes and they shake, and it stops all of that. It locks me into the couch nicely. I don't really know what else to say about it. It's the thing is, if you, I mean, most people at this point know these strains, so it's hard to give any other information, because who doesn't know LCG at this point? This is the thing. It's everywhere, and I think that's kind of what puts a lot of people off of it, is that it is absolutely everywhere. But for medical, this is about as good as it gets. I mean, this and the ripped off runts, I would probably say up there with the top dogs, full stop. There is a couple of other bits I've had that have been really good, like the Fant D1 Pink, not the minis. I didn't have the minis, I had the full ones, and honestly, that is incredible. Probably my favourite bit. I went through it so quickly. It's probably my favourite bit of medical I've had so far. So this and that Fant D1 Pink, up there with some of the top flour you could possibly get at the minute. Well, that's my opinion anyway. I don't know what everyone else is feeling on it, but yeah, I would say they're probably some of the best flour you can get. Other than that, I don't really know what to say. It was fantastic. That's the bottom line of it. It was fantastic. It's about a 9.5 for me. You let me know what you think. But anyway, if you enjoyed this video, drop me a like. If you don't, drop me a dislike. Subscribe to the channel, help us grow. I really appreciate it. I appreciate you. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.
This ain't what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon.